Yeah. Do you eat beef?
I do eat beef. I just
Okay.
don't eat pork.
Same. So
I'm not
I'm
big on
about to
like
cut this so we can partake.
Okay, put it down. Yeah.
I love a good burger. Yeah.
You're nervous.
I like this, like a little chaotic, as my brother just said. It's a lot chaotic. I'm not even gonna play, but I just be living it.
I understand.
So like a roller coaster.
Isn't
Shit
that
is
what
fun.
life is? Life is a roller coaster.
Yes. Okay. So what type of food do you really like to eat? I know your background. You're Ethiopian, correct?
I'm Ethiopian, yeah.
And I just got into Ethiopian food. This now, you know, you go ahead and hold it. Yeah.
Teamwork. Make
There you go.
dream work.
All right.
All right, it makes
I hope this
something
isn't it.
happen. I don't know about the making the dream work, but it's making something happen.
I love that. I don't know about the dream, but it's making something happen.
Something's going on. Here, I don't want to like put my hands all over it.
No, you got it. It's yours now. You got it. It's cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna take this side then.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put it on that little plate.
Ooh, this aioli is good.
Oh, I love a good aioli. Oh, but I hate onions.
I got you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it smells so oniony. I gotta get rid of it.
Are you into onions?
Here's the thing. You were asking me about Ethiopian food, right? We are like, most of the sauces are fully based in onion. Like literally it's just stewed down onions all the way. But because of the process and how strong it smells, I think I have like this severe aversion to onions that I can tell are onions.
Okay.
So.
Oh no, and it's all over the burger, I'm sure.
It's okay. I just pull it off.
Okay.
No big deal.
So I just got into Ethiopian food.
Oh, congratulations.
Brandon and I just went to Taste of Ethiopia recently to like do a sampling, and I was like, whoa.
Oh, you went to Taste of Ethiopia, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because before that, I had just had like soda bread, and I was like, this is interesting. But then when I went there, there's so many flavors and the herbs, and the aunties were so sweet, and it was so just like, it was such a beautiful, it felt like a healing experience because, and I love coffee, and I love I love Yergashevs is my favorite type of bean. So they had coffee there, we had coffee, and surprisingly, a really incredible cheesecake too. But the whole experience was like so amazing.
I love it. That's awesome. No, the owner, Wayne, if that's who was there, she's literally the sweetest. And she loves to be like really involved in your experience too. And so it's really helpful to have her around.
And then whoever was cooking came out, and then the service, so it was 3 aunties who just kept coming to check on us. Then we got prayed for. Then they put, I don't know, they wrapped me in something. We took pictures together. It was
it's like a scarf, but it's like thin cotton.
Yes.
And it has like a nice little edge on it. Yeah.
What other type of food do you like?
Ironically, I love Italian food.
Is that ironic?
Yes, because the Italians tried to colonize Ethiopia.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, interesting.
My grandmother was not a big fan of them, but here I am. I love me some pasta and pizza and all the things. And of course, like Mexican, Tex-Mex. You can't help
Being here in Austin, you can't get away from it. But you wouldn't want to, because it's so good. What's some of your favorite Tex-Mex stuff here?
Okay, let's start with the most basic one, but it's still so good. I love Chewy's.
Okay.
It's a small little mom and pop on South Lamar. Oh my gosh. I can't think of the name.
If you remember, please let me know.
I will let you know.
I love Tex-Mex.
I love them, and I was introduced to them because I do work with this nonprofit called American Gateways, where they help like asylum seekers and all that stuff. They give them like free and low cost legal services, and this was one of their Flavias. That's what it is. I kept saying flautas, and I'm like, no, that's the food. That's not the people. But they were one of their clients, and so they always cater their like luncheons and stuff.
Sweet.
And their food is so good.
Flavias.
So good.
Okay, gotta check it out.
Tiny little truck on South Lamar.
So, I know you're a music artist.
Yep.
I've seen you online, listened to your stuff online, never experienced you live yet. Can't wait. You know, we pulled up to try to see you.
I know.
We were hopping around to so many events, and we missed your set, but I know eventually we're gonna make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
But what's your favorite part about being an artist in Austin?
Usually it's what's your favorite part about being an artist, but an artist in Austin for me and my career has been being being able to like walk through doors that felt like were previously closed.
Oh, wow.
Because when I started doing music here, I don't think like R&B and hip hop, all that, I mean, there was not really a space for it. And any space that we got was space that someone fought for. Like you fought to be heard, fought to be seen. You know, the Austin Music Awards didn't have an R&B category.
Oh, wow.
I remember when I was nominated for Best Hip Hop Artist, and I was like, y'all don't want me to rap.
That's wild.
You don't want me to.
You were nominated for Best Hip Hop Artist because they just threw everything into.
Because there was no understanding of what R&B is. I mean, people are like, yeah, she makes jazz, and I'm like,
whoa,
I like it, but that's not what it is.
That's a
it's an influence, but it's just, you know, I think my favorite thing has been deciding who I want to be.
Yeah.
Walking tall in that. And then seeing the doors that I've been able to open, the people I've been able to educate, enlighten, and then obviously being able to use music as a way to connect and heal and like share my story. Because as a shy person, music was the only way that I felt like I could connect with people. So that's why I did it. And so, yeah, a bit of a lengthy explanation, but
no, that's great.
That's why I love it.
I love hearing about the process. Are you originally from here?
Born and raised.
Wow.
Unicorn.
You're an Austinite.
Through and
Speaking
through.
of unicorns. So I'm from Atlanta, and so until I moved, I was a unicorn as well. And so this is a unicorn that my little cousin drew, and I got it on my arm because we say the same. It's like being from Atlanta and staying in Atlanta makes you a unicorn. But now I'm here and in Nashville. So that's why I asked specifically about Austin, because I live between here, Nashville, and Atlanta right now. So I do the triangle, and even though it's all the South, the music industry completely
different.
Yeah, and the artist experience totally different. So Brandon and I started working in the music industry. We still dabble. I still podcast in the music industry. I speak at a lot of things, but the music scene here is so interesting to me, and we're just now starting to get into it from an artist place instead of like the infrastructure place, meaning like we're starting to learn the artists, meet them, you know, like you, Jay Soldier, just a handful of people that we don't ride llamas, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like we're starting to learn artists all over it. So I think the scene is so unique and eclectic. It feels a lot like Atlanta to me with the diversity. People think Atlanta is just hip hop, but it's like I have Paramore lyrics on my arm, and I have this because of Outkast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I grew up with Outkast, Paramore, Jason Aldean. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a melting pot. So Austin feels a lot like that. It's just underexposed. It's a smaller scene, but how eclectic it is really beautiful. I feel like there's such a nice element in it, you know? So I think it's really awesome to see how it's shaping out. So yeah.
Yeah, I was explaining to someone that Austin's kind of like still trying to search for its identity at this point. Like at one point it knew what it was. And then obviously times change and it starts evolving. And then now we're in this phase where you see more differentiation in the music. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's what was it?
Frites,
the steak?
Whatever
steak
this sauce is under the verde matcha something salsa matcha. This is
that matcha?
You know, sometimes they call it like a salsa matcha something.
I don't know.
That's that new age.
Let me
look at it.
As long as it tastes good, I think that's the
it's really good.
The green stuff under the
sauce is great.
Steak.
The steak is cooked great. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, it just says steak frites.
Steak frites?
Well, it's delicious.
I don't know what we were talking about, but
the identity of the Austin scene that's coming about.
Yes. I do love that it's changing and that there is more and more visible diversity. Because the thing about Austin is it's like a lot of the diversity, you have to kind of like
search for it,
sift around and find it. But then when you find that first string, if you just give it a pull, you find so much more.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah. Once you find it, like you said, you go to Ethiopian restaurants and it's like, you find one, you like pull back, you pull that string, and I mean, there's like a couple thousand more of them. And so, you know, because we have like 5 restaurants here.
Wow.
But
that's so cool to know because I'm moving here full time soon.
Oh.
Because I love the city so much, because business is going so well. And the fact that, you know, you're saying it doesn't have an identity, this city is so ripe for shaping. And so that's what we're doing a lot, is we're in the process of like shaping the culture that we want to see. And we want to be a part of shaping what the future of Austin looks like. The way that America came about, I feel like since we're re-emerging, why not take the reins? You know what I'm saying? And we won't be passive about it. So I want to spend more time here being intentional. And I think because it's so open right now, 10 years from now, we'll look back and be like, oh yeah, we were instrumental in creating that. And I think that's why we're so excited about what you're doing, because you're so intentional. Like even when we pulled up and you were like, oh, this is my violinist. And I was like, whoa, this is how you're doing sets. And so I'm really excited just to see what you do. I'm really excited for us to eventually collab. It's cool that we got to break some bread as our first collab.
Literally.
You know? So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
coming
having
to eat. Hopefully everybody checks out your music. Where can people check you out?
Behold Melat. MELAT. Behold Melat everywhere.
Amazing.
All the things.
Melat, thank you so much for being here with me.
Of course.
You have a lot of food to eat, so we can get down. I just didn't want to get too much stuff in my mouth, but like if you want to dig in, turn off the cameras.
Yeah, no. Let's do it.
So,
Let's go.
thank you.
Thank you.